Not too hard, huh? I hope anyone that was thinking of building their own cells see this video and say, hey, he's not a genius and not a rocket scientist. I could do that. Because this is really, you even have a halfway okay soldering experience. This is not like what we do at the shop. We'll actually take video chips that have 200, 300 little mini balls on the bottom that are all little solder balls that you barely can see, and solder that to a chip. These things are giant. The pads I'm soldering to are very forgiving and easy. You just got to remember they're very delicate, so you got to be kind of gentle with them. But yeah, it's pretty simple. I'm righty, and it's hard to kind of keep my right arm out of the way of the camera here. So forgive my solder work. So far so good. We're doing alright. We didn't break anything. Knock on wood. All is well. Going nice and smooth. Well, getting right down to the nitty-gritty here, not much left. I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to show you my tabbing technique. Hopefully, let me zoom in just a hair. I take my flux, I just kind of take one side and I pull it straight across, boom, just like that. And cut this kind of the size. You need to double the size of the panel because it's going to go to the other side of the opposite panel. Like that. All right. Remember, we're going to take a little dab of solder. So here's our solder. I'm going to go just a little dab. All right. And I'm going to lay it down right on the white, right there. And being it has the flux on it, it should sit down pretty easily. There we go. And just gently across the chip. Cell rather. That's a tab cell. One more side, of course. Do it once more for you. Let's see here. Cut them the size. Again, not rocket science. Cut the solder. Here. Oop. Take flux so you can see, hopefully. Hold it down and just pull it straight across. And here, line it up with the cell. Put that wire down on there. Pretty close anyway. Little dab of solder. Start on one side as I move them. There we are. Straight across the cell. Beautiful. Sometimes when I see gaps in it, I'll just kind of go over it again with a little bit of solder, drag it across. And it's really that easy. take this box off. Hopefully you didn't crush anything. Really shouldn't have did it that way, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of the tabbing process. Zoom back out. And we are going to connect him in. You didn't see that? I flipped it over. Be gentle. It looks like. Yep. Alright, I think we're going to be sneaky and slip in another 3 cells if I can fit it. I got fragments that let's see, what do you think? Do you put in a whole cell? That's tight. Tight but doable. Alright, yeah, we're going to do another 3 here. Bump up the voltage, get a little more bump out of it. Alright, I got the 3 in place, so we're going to go ahead and just finish this jammer up. Now you know what I do midnight. Midnight solar panel creation. Sleep-ins for the week. We're getting there. Now this is kind of my own technique. The last in the series, I use the tabbing wire for the thick tabbing wire. I need some solder on that. Yeah. Let's get the solder. Yeah, we'll do more. All right. Okay. I'm going to hit it with the tabbing wire. Real thick stuff. There you are. What I'm going to do on the end there is this is actually going to come across to this one, so I'm just going to measure it out a little bit. Alright, to about there. Come right there. This is the thick stuff. This is what you use for your connections at the end. I like to use it on the last cell just to make sure I get a really, really good connection. Alright. Okay, this down, and the ends here, I'll show you kind of what I do. This is my own technique. I take this and I bring it back over on itself. That way I know it's really on there, and I cut it right there. That way I know she's got a really good connection. Alright, we're going to bring this back over here. And a little bit. Put that back in. Alright, we're going to solder him down. As you probably guessed, I'm also going to do the same on this side. Fold it forward. Onto itself. Just to make sure we got really good connections. Better too much than not enough. There we are. Beautiful. And just to tidy that up, so we're going to have shorts. Back and I cut them. pin back. I cut them. Now we're nice and clean. As you probably guessed, yeah, we're missing a connection here. So that's not going to quite make it. That might make it. Yeah, that's like it was made for it. Tabbing wire scraps. This is going to be a pretty one. My wife came in and told me so. It's a little nicer than the last one. Last one worked good though. Alright. Isn't that beautiful?
A reliable name, mixcat.com.